It's something else we don't do because we feel sexual shame. We have sexual shame. We only have 4 bodies, so she can only have 2 bodies. I have sexual shame and anxiety, questions in my mind, so she is not allowed to have anything as far as needs sexually. I've got to restrict, I've got to limit, I've got to box, I've got to keep, I've got to make her mine, I've got to make her submit, I've got to have her on control. She's not allowed to do this, she's not allowed to do that, she's supposed to just be a mom. That's where that comes from. A very intimidated, anxious, scared man who has no idea but to lead, but they gave him the title like his dad owned the office. Danger. I am the big versus my bullshit. I am the dangerous. Thank you for being a man. Welcome to the show. I am going to try to talk for just 1 hour. I know. I'm just as surprised. Without much further ado, let's get into it. I'll skip probably to where the men and women are talking. I don't think we need to go through why everybody hates everybody.
Next fall.
Home is my bullshit. Visitor is me, the future man. I think I can become.
Nice. And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to spend time with my daughter. Just have fun with my friends and family. Like, I'm a family person. I like to travel. I
Okay.
like to try new foods, experience new things. Anything really just fun. If we're gonna have a good time, I'm down for it.
Alrighty. And now, what are some things you look for in a man?
You have to have a relationship with God. So I'm not like all holier than thou, but I believe in God. I
Mhm.
believe that, he died on the cross for our sins. You have to be honest. I don't like no cheater.
Honesty is where we come from. That shouldn't be any problem. What are you looking for? Simplify it down. Do you like what you see or do you not? What do you like and what do you not like? Let's start there. And let's stay home. We saw our dick might have gone boing boing. Let's come back home. Let's come back home to us as men. Okay.
Or any of that stuff like that.
Okay.
You have to be taller than me because with heels, I am a little tall. You have to be down to try new things, try new foods, just broaden your horizons and stuff like that.
Okay.
And that's about it. And a family oriented person.
Got it.
That's
All
it.
right. And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Come back to 101.5 Real Nigga Radio. We don't need to sit there and obey this shit like gospel. You want to simplify it? I'll illustrate. I'm going to try to do a bunch of different things in this show inside of an hour. I'm going to try. I like to talk sometimes. I don't have no friends. What if that's you? I ain't got nobody. We need me over you. Okay. So she can sit there and tell me whatever she needs to tell me. I have my brain tuned in here. I'm watching, I'm observing, I'm looking to see if I'm fucking with it. I'm listening, I'm paying attention. I'm a leader, so I'm going to be evaluating.
A cheater. I
Okay.
don't like cheaters.
Pretty basic stuff.
Somebody that is dishonest. Somebody who pretty much just kind of sugarcoats things. Like, I want you to tell me straightforward. Like,
Direct.
yeah, very direct person. I'm a very straightforward person. I'm sorry. That's about it.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there to see why they ended up popping.
We
Let's
don't
start
care about the
here.
haters.
Your a question.
What is your biggest struggle in your past relationships that you dealt with?
Okay.
Come back home. Run it all through you. You want to simplify it? Let's just start with the basics. The number one thing, honest or real, whatever you want, whatever that is. Okay? From here, this is the backbone of everything. Now, with women and perfect strangers, I'm going to sand off the edges. You know? Okay? Here's the other thing I really want people to start getting to. And there are times I struggle with this. Intention. Get going. What is your honest feeling about all of this? And that can include the emotional. That can include the irrational, the insecure. I don't give a fuck. I'm a human being. She's a human being. I accepted the role of leader, not the role of perfection. But what is my intent to do with all of this? I've got maybe these next 15 seconds. So I got to let her know I'm for real. Come play for Russell University. And I'm going to be honest. Let's see what we get.
Let's go over here first. Name and age and answer to her question.
How you doing? I'm Olivier. I'm 28.
That's very well done. Introduce him. I like that. How you doing? Let's pay attention to her. Let's get her involved. We got 3 different people. We got her, and we got me, the I, why, we. We got I. We got we. And we got her. Okay? This is her question. But let's make it relevant to here, and let's make it here. I'm going to work through to get to here. Here's something you need to know about me. Here's something you could use with that me. Hold it. This is how you going to benefit and come up on a motherfucker. I'm going to make you laugh. Let me show it to you. I'm going to make you feel sexy. Let me show you how to do that. We're going to have a great time. Let me show you what I mean. That's where we're headed. But great introduction. That involved her in the conversation. I would have loved him to use her name. Okay? I don't see why you can't put this balloon aside and get physical and shake her hand. We do not have to work within the rules of anybody's conversation.
So my biggest struggle would be like conversation. I don't like arguments. So yeah.
Okay.
Don't tell your negative. She asked a negative question, but it's like if I was trying to get someone to buy a car, I wouldn't shit on everything. If I was trying to get somebody to sign up for this leadership, I'm not going to say like, yo, we went 0-12 last year. I don't get bitches. I don't get hoes. I suck at life, and the bitch cheated on me 7 times. We don't need to start there.
You look like you wanted to hear a little more. Elaborate on that.
Elaborate, please.
All right. What do you want to hear this? All right. So
He's nervous. That's okay.
I will hear you out. I need to take some.
A man's got to have a plan. A man's got to be able to say something. Okay. So I'm just going to keep, remember I said he's stuck. Let's just keep it a band. Let's just keep it a band. What's the honest answer? What do you intend to do with this motherfucking girl? Why is that relevant? And then let's try to break her down. We want to get to the emotional feel place, but there's a couple different doors. We can talk about that later. But we're trying to get her to hear at least. We want her to turn off the logical. Not turn off her mind, but turn off the logical. But get going.
Time, think about it, then we're gonna talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is she looking at? My presence, my expressions, my actions, my conversation. If I just be talking like this, I sound like every other nigga. You know how we do. I'm that. You know what's going on with you. I fuck with you, boy. That's that real shit. Come on, you know how we do. I'm every other nigga. I'm every other dude. She can't get nowhere with that. You got to own it now. They gave it to you. Now take ownership.
All right. Adult conversation. Okay, I understand.
Yeah. Type
Gotcha.
shit.
Let's go here. Your name and age and answer to her question.
My name is Davion, 24.
I like that. Little smirky smirk. I'm fucking with it. Yeah, I'm here to play. What up, bitch? I'm Davion. What's up? I'm 24. I like it.
What was your question again? My bad.
Okay. Okay. See, try to be nice.
What was your biggest struggle in your past relationships that you dealt with?
I would say we didn't know what we didn't know. My last relationship, me being young, there were some things I had to learn and some things she had to learn.
I take ownership and leadership and be honest. Live there. Don't tell her everything. Let's say I cheated on the bitch. You say, you know what? I didn't make her a priority. I had other things going on. I had my career. I had things. I didn't take her seriously. Here's what I've learned from that. And this is why I know that from now on, this is what we're going to be doing. Like if me and you was about to go on this date, da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, cool. We touched a we, and we sure as fuck told her how the fuck she going to come up. Okay? I had to do something in my 15 seconds. Could I smile? Could I smirk? Could I let her know I'm feeling the fuck out of myself? That self-regard? Yeah, I could do all that.
About like traumas and diagnosing those. And while we were going through those progressions,
What?
I made mistakes. I'll take accountability.
There we
big
go.
on that. I know how to look in the mirror and say I messed up.
Don't live there.
So-
Don't live there.
I made some mistakes, and she couldn't trust me no more. And that's what that boils down to.
And what age was like your last relationship?
So we broke up officially in like June of like last year. Yeah, June of last year.
Okay.
She was looking for maturity there. Don't assume a woman is a moron. They are intelligent. They're going to school now. They're going to work in school, and some of them have homes and guns, and now masculinity is falling apart. I don't care about your degree. Yeah, you ain't got one. I can't control how she hears it. I like it because it's at least honest. We didn't do any work. If there was a bucket, we didn't put anything in the bucket. We didn't put anything in the hoop. Okay. Hey, let's say this was the hoop. Okay, let's say your brain was the hoop. We didn't put nothing in there. We got a lot of questions. What that mean? Why is he immature? What was he cheating? How many times did he cheat? Who is he this? Does he have any kids? Does he have any baby mamas? She likes him. She'd like these questions answered. Okay. We need to go to work. We need to get downhill. I can only really get downhill with actions or words. I can get a lot faster downhill with my words. The brain will travel far faster than the body too. If I say, yeah, I met this girl, she was blonde and she was like an old pog. She had big tit balls and fat ass meat. It was kind of dimpled, but I was smacking the shit out that ass. Well, you made that work in your head. Okay. I didn't have to show you the bitch. Okay. So the imagination travels faster than actual human beings do. It's our advantage over the apes and different things. You can be a beast, but you have imagination, intelligence, intuition, and you have a critical thinking part that the animals don't always have.
You have another question for these guys?
Why?
Let's see. What is your love language and how do you decide to show it?
So quality time and acts of service. So I'm a workaholic. I'm a real estate agent. I'm an entrepreneur. I have a drive to create freedom for my son. I have a son too. And my biggest thing is I want to create a life of freedom and just be able to be there. You know what I mean? So for me, I'm looking to put all my effort towards that. So with quality time, my time is important to me. So if I make time for you, you're important to me. So if I do that, I need that reciprocation, you know what I mean? And the acts of service, you know, just I'll listen for little cues. Like if you like some flowers, I might drop some flowers off. Or if you like, you know, coffee, I might drop off some coffee, little stuff like that. Yeah, for sure.
Let him have it where I jump off the boat. It's a little too one-to-one, not showing creativity. If you have, again, this is very tempting to do. There's kind of 3 different levels of this. Very quickly, I'm sorry to keep interrupting. Let's say there's a one-to-one best friend. We're super cuddle friends. Hooray. Okay, well, we won't even do that one. We're friends. We're just friends, okay? We're just cool. We're just keeping it cool. Like, we got little sunglasses. We're just keeping it cool. We friends. Oh, you need a coffee? I got your coffee. Then we kind of have this. That's what you could be answering for. It's going to sound just like her. But sometimes I like a morning coffee and to relax and get my day together. Oh, yeah, it's about getting my day together. Yeah, me too. Samesies. Or we can do that boyfriend solves and saves the day. So we've got a one-to-one style, but it's romantic. It's so beautiful. She needed coffee. She doesn't have $7. You have to bring the coffee. She had a bad day. You better take her to the spa. She's really upset. And so you better go dry her tears. We don't need that. We need a leader. I know where we all can go and make this happen. We might even be 3-to-1. The leader, though, has figured out what we need here. Okay. And it's going to be different. And it's going to be from home. It's going to be masculine. It's going to be aggressive. It's going to be arrogant. It's definitely going to be made of leadership. I am not here to solve her problems. I am not here to fix her life. She wanted to be independent and grown. That's great. Now you independent and grown. Until we come together, okay, I don't give a lot of shits about how to fix you.
All right.
And what about over here?
I would say quality time and physical touch.
You said what? I'm sorry.
Quality time and physical touch.
Physical touch.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So I want to spend time with my lady, you know, doing fun stuff, activities, you know. Also, like, yeah.
Now, what's your love language?
My love language is the small things count. So I guess words of affirmation and like just the small gestures. Like I'm a girl.
Okay.
Like I like flowers. I like walks in the park. We don't have to go to no expensive restaurant to have time or have a conversation. We can.
There you go.
I'm cool with the McDonald's drive-thru. Like
There you go.
sometimes, maybe not for the first date, but like
Right.
I'm cool with like
Later
just
on,
later on, just like
chill.
okay, we can go get something in the park and walk or sit and color some books. I don't know. Like I'm into my inner child. Sometimes I have a kid, so
There's a lot to do there. She's giving you a lot to work with. And she keeps doing something here. She keeps smiling. And we really could use him leading that. I wish he would lead that. The other thing is she's very flat, but flat for her could be nervous. You want to step into her mind. Someone said I look like a hoe in distress, so they popped their balloon. Am I a hoe? I feel rejected. Some people popped. One of the girls are skinnier. Devontae could be watching. My dad could be watching. I'm nervous. I don't know what to say. I don't know what questions they are. I'm sweating. Am I sweating too much? I'm sweating way too much. Oh my God, can they smell me? Do I stink? So what do we need there? We don't need one-to-one. Here's some deodorant. We need a boss. We need a leader with a direction. He should be giving her, she's putting a lot in a little bit. She's putting as much as she can, and she ain't putting a lot in the bucket neither, okay? She's saying, I have a kid, and I want to have fun, and I don't care about McDonald's. Okay, cool. Well, what do you got? Put something in, okay? Put something in. Put something in her brain to hold. And then she can come back and think about this later. Oh my God, he was so interesting, blah, blah, blah. I love the way he looked. I love the way he smelled. I love all this stuff. He was so great. But then his answers, oh my God, we got to go to work. We got to go to work. He's not going to work.
she kind of taps me into my like younger days a little bit.
How
so,
old is your daughter? With
She's 2.
She's 2.
Yeah.
Go on.
Damn.
Okay. Why'd you end up popping?
Her daughter's too young, but
You're too far down the road. I don't have a problem with it, but you're too far down the road. I agree with you. I don't want that little rugrat around me neither. You're too far down the road. You ain't met the motherfucker. If that is your shit, then if they ask you what your deal breaker is, it should have been young kids.
beautiful. I love your outfit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, and you held on for quite some time. You said so. She's
Right. I'm thinking she's thinking the same thing.
Daughter too young. Yeah.
And now is he someone that's your type?
He's okay. Are you like, what's your ethnicity?
I'm Haitian.
Okay. I'm part Haitian, so I
Okay.
understand.
You say
Yeah,
you
I
So
guess.
you recognize?
Yeah. Yeah.
You speak Creole?
Yeah, I
It's like
do.
what's
My
up?
mom's Creole. I don't know it fluently, but
Damn, that's
I
crazy.
know
You a
like
fake Haitian.
certain things. No. Like
That's crazy.
I just know like a little certain things,
Okay,
like,
okay.
and I know how to cook the food and everything. So,
Okay.
but I'm from New Orleans, so my mom's Creole, half Creole.
There you go. So the bitch can cook and could have cooked your food. What was all this bullshit about the kid? Now, if that's a deal breaker, then it needs to be that's it. So if you see the baddest bitch of all time and the bitch got a 1-year-old, you're like, okay, that's it.
It's
Oh,
the
Haitian
kid thing. It's the,
here,
it's the kid thing. I
And why'd you end
understand.
up popping?
Same thing. You fine as hell though. I
Thank
can't
you.
even lie. You put that shit on. Bro. I ain't gonna
Thank
lie.
you, thank
I like
you.
that tattoo, the way you got it
Thank
going
you.
on for sure.
Tattoos. I
Yeah,
like
for sure. I like that you in law school too. That shows that you have a
Thank
little
you.
bit more in here too, which is, you know what I mean? That's important to me. It's not all beauty. You know what I mean? So you got the juice for sure. Just too young for me.
What's
My
the
son.
kid?
Nah, it's just the age. It's not about
How
the kid. I
old is
got
your
a kid.
son?
My son's 5.
You see what I'm saying? Oh, I'm not going to do it. They say it all. The lady's going to say it for me. And let me find out you pop because another dude found out. What? Come on. Even my man is like, what? You fine as hell. I have a kid too. This shit don't even make no sense. That's our leadership. So what did we say we wanted to hit them with? Masculinity, my take on masculinity, confidence bordering on arrogance, leadership. I would love intent or some sort of a sexual or flirtatious intent. And then the actual intent, you didn't do none of it. Well, you so beautiful. So what? You wasn't gonna fuck her. The bitch had kids. You wasting everybody time. Damn. Run your mouth. We kings anyway. We're the king. We're the king. Act like one. Have the dignity of one. Have the grace of one. The not wasting her time of one. The forward movement of one. She can't have a career or a young child. That's they single mom. They single. Okay, now you can stop making her a single mom. Wipe her down. The black woman, that means she got bad judgment. If you wasn't gonna fuck her, shut the fuck up. Y'all running your mouth about these single bitches. This and then a white bitch was, oh well, you know, she's pretty cute though. I don't give a fuck. If you don't like single moms, say no, pop the balloon, and shut the fuck up.
So just
Hi.
two though. Two.
But
is
I
like,
have
you
a
know,
great relationship with her. Like we don't.
Me too. Me
do
too.
any of
I ain't
that.
with the toxicity. I'm very big on communication.
Yeah.
Just transparency. So, I just too young for me.
So what age is acceptable for you?
I'll say about the same age, about 4 or 5, because they can play together. Mingle,
This
talk.
nigga,
Distract
come
each
on,
other. So I
man.
get time with you.
My daughter is very.
mean?
She's 2, but she acts like she 5 for real. She's been here before.
Yeah.
So
Okay. All right. Well,
it's all
thank you.
good.
And now is he someone that's your type?
definitely like I like the.
Talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about. And she big. She got big hips. I like big hips like that. Come on, man. What are we doing? What I'm talking about.
Like tattoos and everything. So
So
and then we kind of have something in common with the kid, but I guess not.
that's all good. My bad.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Spoiler alert, we actually get one to go home. I'm going to try to zip through it, but here we go.
It's kind of be immersed in different cultures.
Okay. And what are some things you look for in a man?
I'm looking for an honest man. I'm
Oh,
looking
we do that all day.
for a respectful man.
We do that all day.
And I'm looking for a guy who's fun.
Okay.
Oh.
And what are some
What does she want to be fun? What is her idea of fun? I don't know her idea. What does she think is fun? What is fun? What does the leader think that is fun for himself? And what does he think would be fun for the both of y'all?
of your deal breakers?
Unkind, mean, and unmotivated.
Okay. So we have not got any pop balloons. I'm gonna hand.
I'm kind of motivated and mean. Well, how come Devontae smashed her? He got 7 felonies and I didn't. Because he talked to her bad girl. You tried to make friends and make this good girl her idol and answer it all 1-to-1. You had all the perfect answers to her good side, and you're the best boyfriend that ever was.
Hand you a pick. Here you go. Tim. That, but I'm not gonna have you
What's
motivate you.
What's she
What
saying?
if you ask our guys a question?
what's something that motivates you?
That motivates you. Okay. Name an age first, and what's something that
It's a terrible question. What is the honest answer? Is there a flirtatious or sexual side to this component? Can we get going somewhere? What do you came to do? What do you need to do? I'm trying to take the bitch out. Can you do anything there?
motivates you?
My name is King, and I'm 25.
Right now, I'm motivated to take your ass out.
And something that motivates me, I'll probably say my sisters. They probably the
What?
biggest women that I have in my life. They
What?
definitely strive for me to be a better person than I am currently. And they really just push me to be the best version of myself. So
Oh
I
my
would say
God.
definitely
That
my
was so
sisters
touching.
is
This is
someone that,
so
or some people that
beautiful.
motivate me.
Cool.
Your name and age and answer to her question.
I'm Zaid, and I'm
Okay, we're
31.
gonna do 3 of these. If they're all perfect man answers, we're skipping ahead.
Something that motivates me is, of course, God.
Oh my
loved
God, that's so
and
wonderful.
of course, myself. I like to.
I like that
I'm
answer.
big on self-improvement.
All right,
But
I like that.
my loved ones are a big motivating factor for me. Like just trying to improve the quality of life for them, and of course, God is my compass through it all. Like I wouldn't be anywhere if I am anywhere without Him. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Cool. Thank you. Your name and age and what motivates you.
Dez, I'm 31. I'll say my faith first.
Yeah, okay.
God.
We're gonna skip ahead. You can assume that all of the answers were perfect and they're all wonderful human beings.
Okay.
If you had to like take a time to work on your hobby, what will be the hobby that you'll work on?
Okay. Let's start there and head back this way. So if they had to take on a hobby, what hobby would it be?
Yeah, and you had time for it.
So, can we be honest? Can we do anything that makes her react like happiness, intrigue, joy, fun? Can we do or show or express anything, please?
So honestly, it's not any one hobby. It's a bucket list thing.
Funny. Nope, skip it. Nope. I gotta skip it. We're on a time crunch.
Sure.
I don't have anything to say here.
Just have a song on 98.3, so that's what I want to put time into, outside of the 9 to 5, of course.
So I would love to take you sometime in my Nissan 97.3 and we could ride and the wind could be in your hair. You would look sexy. I like this white. We got the little matching shit. We can make it happen.
And what about here? What would be your hobbies?
My
Wow, you knew the answer 10-25 seconds ago. What are you looking around for?
hobbies, I would say like
Who is he talking to? What is happening? Oh my god. What is, you had the answer 30 seconds ago. Never mind. What's going on in my guy's mind? Could be he's bored, could be he's nervous to look her in the eye. A lot of girls reject him. Doesn't get a lot of action. Doesn't like the way he looks. People made fun of him in the past. His father wishes he would get married. His mother wishes he would get married. He's a deacon, so he's trying not to look too bad on camera. You see how he's got worries and shit, and she got worries and shit, and that's okay to my mind. It really is. This is what human beings do. But as the man, you are the leader, and there is a masculine take on all the shit you got going on. So spit it to her in that language of that man. Leadership and the confidence. And then, yes, you would hope there'd be a flirtatious desire or sexual component as well. Vision, direction, all those nice things.
So one of my hobbies I've been trying to work on is like try to DJ like on the side for fun. So I just been like doing that for now for the fun. So I'm
So let me ask you, do you like to dance? Could you do a little dance? You want to dance with me? What? Come on, bro. We could have taught. We see there's an action we could have taken. We could have had a twirl around. Let me see what you're working with as far as dance material. I mean, because I'm gonna have a DJ, but you know, I'm gonna be one of the top DJs. So you know, I'm gonna be surrounded. But you know, if you had a song, let me ask you this: if you had a song you want me to start and scratching up and shit, what song would that be to get the club hype?
I work on that more.
Okay. You getting like bookings or?
For myself, you know, home, you know, a little mix, something, you know,
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you. And what about over here?
You mean like something I already do or something new, like a new hobby?
It could be anything, just like a hobby. Because, you know, like on a daily, you have like work. So you have time and you
Yeah.
want to dedicate to this hobby. What will it be?
So probably about a year ago, I got big into fitness, started working out. So I mean, I can get deep into that. So I feel like, yeah, that's a hobby I can work on and improve in. Yes, ma'am.
What about over here?
My hobbies have, fortunately for me, turned into my passion and my career path. I'm an artist, illustrator. I'm a creative in every sense of the word. I do
Oh.
music, tattoos, draw, paint, You know what I'm saying? So
Oh,
that's pretty much my day in, day out. I love what I do, and I'm hoping that I can do that until I'm no longer here on this earth.
oh, what if she is intrigued? What if that made her feel like an ex-boyfriend? What if she's creative? Oh, what does that mean as far as a date? What's he gonna be doing? We gonna be drawing? I would love to date a creative man. So she starts thinking with her feelings. And does she like the way the nigga look? Is she gonna let us get this sexual door? We know that the sexual door, there's an instant attraction. We know that. We're aware of that. Here's our problem. We think that that's the only thing that matters to women. They're not like us. We look through the masculine gaze of the world. They look for a feminine, insecure, timid, safe needing gaze. And sexual shame, to beat the band, a very Christian, religious, right ethos. They're viewing everything in there. So they're not going to be like, "Hey, let me beat the brakes off it." I've heard motherfuckers, they make that shit work. But if that ain't you, that ain't you. But better than the others.
And what about over here?
I would definitely have to say
There was a smile on his face. He led that. There was a intrigue, a passion. She may have felt that. Okay, cool. Well, how can I get her to feel something that I don't feel? How's the bitch gonna love me if I don't love me?
exploring. I mean, I work a lot, so I'm very rarely going on vacations and stuff like that. But I would say that would be a hobby that I would want to work on. That is something that I definitely want to do.
Exploring, like traveling the
Yeah,
world?
traveling, going to like different cities and different countries, different things like that. I used to, but just due to work, I ain't really been able to travel like that.
Oh man, I love to eat the food, man. You know, I'm a spicy type dude, so I gotta have that spice. I like that kick. I like things that are like fiery and spicy. So, you know, I would definitely like that from my woman too. I like all things are very heated and passionate. Anyway, but I'm really big onto the water. I like to paint. So I like to take it on my phone and then I'll come home and sketch that shit. But I love like reading on the water, walking in the water. You know, if I got a sexy lady such as yourself beside me, you know, we might go for a swim. We might make love on the beach. I mean, I'm a wild boy. Okay. Can we do anything here?
All right. Time to pop a balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one balloon.
Just one?
Yeah.
Right now at U.S. Cellular.
Okay. So why was your balloon unpopped?
I don't know. You tell me.
No. Why was yours
This nigga.
unpopped? Like, why would you still have it held on?
Okay. I think maybe you just didn't see like the fluidity with my responses. Probably a little nervous
What?
on
Is
my
that
part.
why you
On my part.
popped? I don't know.
But no. Why did you still have your balloon? Like, why didn't you pop it? Like, what were you feeling? Yeah.
Honestly, I think he was asking like really valid questions. I like the way that the conversations was going, but
So he's played the game up until now. He knows how to do this. So is this like real nervousness or bother? This could be hurt. Let me see if I can do this one man style. Gosh, let's put a name it and claim it motion. I was really feeling her. Let's just take it from my life. Let's get personal. Let's get real. Let's say I was really feeling her. Oh, she reminded me of an ex-girlfriend, but yeah, she the skin was like that. Damn, I was really looking to breathe the brakes off that shit. But yeah, I ain't been getting the fine ones like this, so that hurts. Damn, why she popped me first? So these old corny motherfuckers. I had better answers. I'm a better dude. Did I do something wrong? Did I say something to her wrong? Damn, why should I wear this shirt? Is this shirt too weak? Damn, I wore this. Did she not like my tats or something like that? It's silly to think of men as simply static objects that just think very simply. You know you're not a simple man. Our responses, our actions, the way we illustrate, yes, I know I'm a hypocrite, should be simple. She's looking for that simplicity in leadership. Inside, I'm a complicated motherfucker. I can flip that to my advantage all the different ways I can respond and do different things, my visions, my dreams, my imaginations, the slick shit I say, the way I make myself go, God damn. She's looking for that. But this shit got in the way.
That was probably why.
Okay.
And then you are definitely very pretty.
Thank you.
And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I guess like when I asked him like the first question, he said his sisters. I wanted to get like more of something relating to you, not other people. And then the second question is about exploring. You didn't really hone it down to like a hobby that you actually would like to do. Explore. I think everybody can explore. So I wanted something.
Like to be right. But very often, well, every once in a while, I'm actually right. Oh, smart ass. We're not feeling nothing. So we began to argue from the logical. That's good. That's her right. I was really arguing from here too. Oh, we're not gonna like this. Men are not supposed to, they don't have a no, I don't want to hear it. One of the all-time best rappers passed away recently. And he's a very distinct rapper that every single generation knows. And I believe there was a story with Jay-Z and somebody else. They were trying to call it Ja Rule. And they were going to go out on stage in front of this person. And they said, I'm not going after him. I'll go in front of him. I'm not going after him. I said, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not me neither. And that was DMX. And I was looking at it and I was like, well, I mean, he was cool. I wasn't like, why can't you follow this nigga? Probably just barking at everybody. He said DMX would get up there and pray. He would cry. He would rage. You would feel his passion. I didn't say you had to cry. What the fuck are you passionate about? What the fuck makes you want to get up and fight? What the fuck makes you want to go out and take on the motherfucking world? Why did you keep going day after day? How did you do that? Whatever happened to you could have broken the random nigga. How did you keep getting up day after day? You should be proud of that. That's a feeling. Pride. You should be happy you're here today. That's a feeling. What do you want to do for the world? What do you think you're called here to do? What do you love to do? I don't give a fuck if it's fucking women. Then you got a passion. You got a reason to talk about this woman. You should have been thinking about it. You should have been dreaming on it. You should have been moving towards it. What the red pill wanted, they want to put you, I don't even know, someplace else? You got to get working on your grind. You got to get your grind on. That's what they're looking for, the grind. What indication is there throughout history that women only wanted a man who worked at his job a lot? Do you know, let's go a little, I don't even know what you call it, deep state. The deep state is making everyone gay. You're not gay. I lived through it. I survived the deep state. Anyway, go on.
Then specific to you.
No, I definitely agree with you on that. I mean, everybody can explore, but not everybody does. But I think that definitely is a hobby. But I get the context of what you're saying.
Okay.
And to be honest with you, I'm not saying all of these things so that you do them for women. These things are for you that you want to do. So I'm giving you, to a certain extent, kind of the right answers. But I don't always need to be that either. Because I'm not going to be every woman's right answer. She was saying you didn't do anything. But I'm perfect and I got a white shirt on. Well, He's abs or 12 pack. He's got a hair clean line. He might be 6'1". Maybe he has $100,000 in the bank. What happened?
All right. So we are down to 5 guys. Go ahead and ask them another question.
If you guys could help a community, which community would it be, and what cause are you willing to donate for?
Okay, we'll start over here.
Hands down, the black community. We need the most help out of everybody, and
Heard
I
that.
personally believe we need to start helping each other more than we look for help from everybody else.
I heard that
so
one too.
I would definitely would like
I give him points for bars. I don't really care about any of it, but I give him points for bars.
to be more involved in that regard, especially in the aspects of black men's mental health.
like
Although our generation is taking more of an interest in it, black men still need to learn and understand that it's okay to be in touch with your feelings and still be
I
considered
agree.
a man.
He said, I wish, we just need to say it a different way. I think we can get behind people behind emotions if we stop saying, like, you need to get in touch with your side, your emotional side. We can't hear that. Like, old niggas like me, we can't hear it. Young niggas, they can't hear it. No one can hear, let's get in touch with my intimate emotional side. But what if I said this? Is there a real nigga in there that ain't perfect? And do you sometimes lose your temper? And do you sometimes hate a nigga? And are there days you're more alive than others? You're like, you know what, it's kind of a flat day. Or there's one. Can we go along with that? Okay, so that's kind of where I'm headed. Can you get yourself to admit the easy stuff? Like, yeah, there's sometimes I'm upset, and there's sometimes I'm pretty fucking happy. Same thing with a woman. You wouldn't always be like, I'm happy with everything you do. And you wouldn't be like, yo, I fucking hate this bitch. There'd be times you'd be like, how y'all doing? We're doing all right. We're doing good. We're hanging in. Because maybe she had a bad week, or maybe, it's just not working for you no more. You see what I'm saying to you? You think, but so we got to get real with the story. It's okay. Do I need to cry and all this? No. If it's not going to be happening in front of a therapist, I don't really think she needs to see all that. But I think what they mean a lot of times with this, I need some emotional intimacy. To my mind, it really has been this. She needs to know you are thinking about other things and that you're a real motherfucker. And she would like a different level of access to you than other women. If she's not there, she's not there. I honestly don't believe that they're looking for you to cry or to get all weepy. They're just looking for more of, you ain't God and the coldest nigga of all time. You're a real one. But just again, think about passions. And so he went with the black community. I would have loved more specificity. But again, what's that got to do with her? Well, I'm answering her question. I was just answering her question. You are the leader. It's the last Super Bowl game, and you're the coach of fuck off NFL City. The fuck off fucking Offertons. And you are on the 2-yard line. And Marshawn Lynch has been running the ball well. And let's just say your quarterback comes down. And your offensive coordinator's in the thing. I like the run. I like the run. Okay. And you notice something with the defensive end, and the defensive end is tired. We could have this quarterback run a little bootleg. If he sees something, he throws. If not, he takes it in. We get him out in space. Okay, that's your general intuition. You think the quarterback's due to pop. You think the defensive end can't get around the corner. Our guys can beat his guys. We're going to run that direction. And he comes to the sideline. He says, yo, coach, what you want me to do? He said, we're going to run this action, blah, blah, blah. Okay, is there anything else you know? Yeah, I got to admit, I'm enjoying this coaching moment. And also, I really like how number 78 ran the ball in the second quarter. Wasn't he awesome? That was great, right? We don't need that. She is not the leader of the team. Now, what if the quarterback came and he was all hyped? Let's get it, coach. Let's go. We about to win this, baby. And you're like, yo, we need you to go out and do your job. Would you correct him or would you just let him go? Would you calm him down, get him focused, get the play in? See, that's me taking control of this moment. And I only have a 30 seconds to a minute, really, of talk time. I need to take control of this moment and show this motherfucking bitch what I'm about and what I'm trying to do and what she's going to get if she chews up. It ain't shit else to do. The black community will not save you.
So that's definitely a cause that I would like to be more involved in.
What about over here?
Did you repeat the question for?
So I said, what's something you like to be involved in, and what's a community that you like to put into your cause? So what's a community you wanna help out?
Definitely to piggyback off what he said, the black community. I feel like black men definitely need to be more in touch with their mental health, especially in the society that we live in today, and a social cause.
Now that I use Monday service.
Come on, dog.
Domestic violence. Domestic
You just made that up.
violence is big both ways. You know, not just man putting their hand on female, but the opposite way around. Yeah, I feel like that's a cause that can be bigger that I can definitely dive into.
What about over here?
Let's not cry. I hate when people do that too. Men could be raped too now. Men could be this too now. Can you let them have anything? They're the ones in danger, not us. Come on, man.
Me, I'll say back home. So I'm Haitian, so I feel like I'll invest back home. I feel like as Haitian people being go through a lot of stuff going on so far. So it's I like to look out for my kind, make sure we progress and stuff in a different way you've never been before.
And over here?
For me, it would for sure be the foster community. I did used to work in foster care. I did talk with the Senate back in March to get some bills passed for foster care. And I did go through a rough period during my teenage years where I was in the boys' home. So I do advocate for that community.
And over here?
For me, it would be people with epilepsy. One of my closest friends, my football.
I think if I was going to say anything, if you're going to be all boring as fuck like this, you're going to have to learn to say it in an interesting way. If you're going to do the monotone mumble rap, you're dead in the water. But just listen to it. What's one of my goals or donation? Shoot, I guess I like helping out the kids, so I would try to help them build houses for kids. You know what I'm saying? And because the kids are the world right now, and without the kids, man. We're not going to have no future generations. So, I'm big into that now. It's not like I'm a nasty pedo or nothing like that, bro. But, come on, bro. Let me think, what else? But you see what I'm saying to you? What is she supposed to do with that? That's your leadership here at Fuck All State. What kind of plays we be running? Oh, what you ask? Okay, cool. What do the cheerleaders be like? Oh, okay. Well, the cheerleaders, they be real cool, and they be a lot of them. They be doing their dances, and, you probably going to be out there. It's going to be some cheerleaders out there. You're going to be like, yeah, you're going to like our cheerleading game out here, bro. Nigga, we here to talk about the football team. What the fuck you talking about the cheerleaders for? You know what? The cheerleaders, we have some of the best. We get the best of everything out here, basically. But check this out, young buck. You're not going to be messing with no cheerleaders unless you score. And to score, you got to bust your ass in my motherfucking program. You dig? I'm going to push you. I'm going to push you to the ass. You can ask my best senior players. I'm going to push you. I'm going to push your ass. But I'm going to make sure you straight in all things. But when we get on the field, your ass is going to be working overtime. You thought high school, this is no joke. When you get to the NFL, it's going to feel like a cakewalk next to my shit.
Brother, he's been having seizures for the past couple of years, and he used to live with me. I used to watch him seize, and it would really fuck me up because this is somebody who sacrificed and wanted to do the right thing. He was just going through something that couldn't be stopped. You know, like he takes medicine, it still happens. He did sacrifice all the right things, went on his celibacy run, drank a lot of water, drank the right foods, got in the gym. You know what I mean? He sacrificed everything to just stop having seizures, and he still.
Let's put a little Max sauce on it, but let's throw a little humor in here. She can relax. She can have a good time. She can know who the boys, who you fucking with. What kind of charities I'm in. I got something cool called the Russell Foundation. And what we do is we give charitable donations to local organizations. But what we need is like really sexy chocolate women in white dresses. And what we do is we donate to the local tavern. And we also get some music started because I like to dance. So, you know, we bring joy to whatever establishment we at. And, you know, we bring a sexiness. So you're going to have to bring your sexiness. I'm going to bring my sexy ass. We're going to get together. We're going to bring laughter to the joint. And, you know, I'm really expecting you to ask even more intriguing questions than you're asking right now. But, yeah, if you wouldn't mind, I'm taking donations right now. So, I mean, you could do anything. But what's your sense of humor? Okay. Well, there's a lot of ways to get at her as far, but we're not even getting at her. Okay. Here's the thing. We got a big ass brain and we got some intelligent shit up here. And we got her feeling in her body, her mind. We got her feeling her vagina, her sexuality. We got everything going on. Insecurity, shit from the past. Then, of course, we got the box, man. We got it all. We hit her. We could flirt and let the desire know. Get her steaming. We could get her feeling sexy, beautiful, desired, relaxed, a little intrigued, a little confused, a little thrown off. Who the fuck does he think he is? But girl, I like the way he's right? And we got that intelligence. I'm an intelligent motherfucker. We need a nigga with brains. We need a nigga with heart. I like a nigga with heart. I fuck with a nigga with heart over a nigga that's like just skilled. Give me the nigga with heart. Okay? And I don't really want to draw on him, but he's got his sexual side. We'll just say S. I don't want to draw anywhere near anything. But yeah, so what's up? What's hollering at? What we gonna lead her at? You're not doing nothing. Come on, man.
But every once in a while has them, and I think it's unfair. And
I'm looking for a woman of the sexy beauty type that I like, with the personality that's cool. I'm looking to give this motherfucker some shit. I'm the leader. And in order for her to follow, she gonna have to get something out of this now. Because guess what? She got a me over you too. She is not doing charity work for random niggas who wear champion shirts. She is prioritizing herself too. So how the fuck you talking about your brother with epilepsy? She ain't trying to hear about that motherfucker. I'm sorry he has epilepsy. That's not the time for this. This is not to pop the balloon and talk about everything going wrong.
Community event with my kid, mental illness kids in distress, for one of my real estate events. But I would focus on people with who have seizures. For sure. Oh God, we love you, Curtis.
Come on, bro. We love you, Curtis.
Pop one balloon.
Let's do it for Curtis.
Oh, okay, so why was your
very decisive
balloon unpopped?
Yeah, good question. So I was interested.
And why'd you end up popping his?
He looks good, but like the questions that I asked and the responses were just not adding up. Like, you look good, but you're not really giving me something like strong and feasible and something meaty to hang.
I don't like to be right, but quite often I'm somewhat right.
On to. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Do you get that often?
Really?
Okay.
I guess.
And this is the problem. It's not really his fault. He's a man world. He deals with men mostly. She in woman world. She dealing women. Both of them it'd be like two bitches talking. Like, what questions are you want to ask him? Oh, it's a good question. Like, ask if he's like emotionally grounded and what that means to him, because that's going to give you a feel for like if he's like a fuckboy or not. Oh, okay, great. And you get that shit. What's the first motherfucking thing you're thinking in manward? What the fuck does that mean? And what the fuck what kind of fucking question is that? That's a stupid fucking question. That's the first thing you thought. Don't say that to her. Do you blurt out every fucking thought in your dumbass head? You don't around a white man, you don't around a white cop. If you're a white person, you don't around money and you don't around beautiful bitches. So quit all this. I'm just keeping it real now. Then go keep it real with her.
You've been giving us little short responses. So, your first time hearing this?
Yeah, first time.
Okay. Thank you. Let's head back this way. So we do have 4 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
So let's say you're traveling to Mauritius or Ibiza. Give me that travel itinerary.
Okay. Let's go down there and come back. So what would be your travel itinerary?
So me personally,
I mean, first thing we're going to be doing, is what we do behind closed doors. We're definitely going to be doing that for like 30 minutes to an hour. I pencil in some aftercare time. You know how we do. We take care of you, Ma. Can we do something? But here, besides saying do something, what's going through his mind? Represent yourself from your dad. Your uncle saying, you better get that pussy. Your friends, YouTube, Red Pill. Past experiences are talking to you. Past girlfriends are talking to you. Past ghosting, fear, insecurity is talking to you. That's okay. That is what makes you human. But we cannot live there in all things. I might be nervous about going on a motherfucking roller coaster. That ain't going nowhere. That ain't today's battle. And when you drown out, have all those things, you do not have a voice. You can listen to some people and they call some of these shows and they say, what do you want? And the dude does not fucking know. I wanted to fuck, but I didn't know if it was too soon. I didn't know if that was too outlawed. I thought she would say no. I usually have women say no. I'm nervous to fuck. There's no voice in his head going, I wanted to knock it down. I made my proposal. She said no. I'm strizzy. There's no shit talker in your fucking mind. There's no nigga in your mind coming motherfucking correct. There's not even anybody taking it and saying simplify that for that bitch. She ain't at this level. Sometimes you got to do that. She don't know what she doing. Don't make it complicated unless you can make it plain first. I know I be talking. He be like, you be talking too much anyway.
I'm into new experiences. Like, I would want to figure it out like as soon as we get there.
Anyway.
I'm into like getting out of my comfort zone though. So like skydiving, maybe jet skis. I went to Hawaii and I did like parasailing, shark cage diving, stuff like that. So I like to get out of my comfort zone a little bit, but I want to figure it out because you never know where it's going to take you. So I'm not the type of person to plan it. If you are, cool. But me, I just want to figure it out. Let's go out there and start a side mission.
All right, what about over here? What's your travel itinerary?
This is a weak point for me. I'm very spontaneous. I suck at planning, if I'm being honest. So if it was something to be planned, it would have to be, my lady or my correspondent. I'm just spontaneous. I just want to go there and kind of like what he said, I want to figure it out. But as far as
I am very much the same way. I'm good in the pocket. I'm good in the moment. I'm up for anything. Where it really skews very poorly is you don't plan nothing, which means you don't do nothing. And a lot of times not planning or not wanting is not wanting to have the wrong plan. The plan that makes her upset or not feeling good. So it turns out I'm actually a people pleaser who's passive. Uh-oh. No box for Russell. Right? She's thinking about me. And she's might be thinking about a little bit of the weed. That's all she's thinking about. That bitch could ask me, what was it like winning a Nobel Peace Prize? You know why that bitch is asking? Because she's intrigued and it'd be dope. And she's fascinated with how fucking smart I am. And she wants to be like a little social status, maybe, whatever the fuck. Or she could picture herself going on book readings, and we would go on vacation in Vienna, and then we would fuck, and then I would go shopping while he gave talks to people in Vienna because he's so smart. And then we would come home to our kids, and then we would have another wonderful life over here, and then we would do this, and everything would be wonderful. We have a lot of friends. We do huge cookouts. All that fun shit. We need Mr. Logical, boring, concrete, grounded motherfucker. Here's our problem. You can't even sell any of that to her as far as vacation. She's saying concrete, grounded, taking care of, planning, logical security, motherfucker. What's hood? And you're going, I just go in the flow. I be out here doing what I do, baby. That's not what we're talking about. And you past that, you can't even talk about what you like or don't like. So she don't even know how to approve. She can't win your approval because you don't know what you like and don't like. Sometimes I miss out on that. She would like to have my approval. Which dress do you like best? Oh, come on, baby. You look good in both of them. Come on now. Does she not want to be desirable to you? Does she not want to be able to trigger your sexuality? Does she not want to be the only bitch you'll hold down and protect? Does she not want to be learning from you? Does she not want to be taught sexual tricks from you? Does she not want to learn more about her body without having sexual pressure and shame from you? She can't have a dream in her head. She can't have a fantasy. She can't know that she wants to grow, but she doesn't know how to grow. It's a wide receiver at fuck off state. I don't know how to get on the field and be successful at the collegiate level. Hey, coach, what do you want me to do? What are you looking for? What would be good? What would be bad? Oh, well, we just go out and do it. What kind of coach would that be? Well, baby, we just go out and, we run plays, whatever's in the moment, freestyling, we just do what we do. Whatever the moment's calls for, we out here doing it. Run, pass, whatever you need.
Planning, I'm horrible.
Think about it this way.
All right.
Durante knows exactly where we're going. We're going to the Sugar Shack on Martin Luther King Boulevard. We might be getting shot, but he known down there. He know people down there. He cool. And we're going to drink and we're going to smoke out back. She don't smoke, but I'm going to smoke. Then she might have one puff, so we puff a little bit. Then we're going back to the crib and I'm going to crack her out. Well, I had a date planned at Longhorns, and then after that, we were going to walk on the sunset, and I was going to ask you a bunch of questions and tell you about the black community. I am all for you doing what you can to help the black community. It ain't the time for that.
What about here? What's your travel itinerary?
I have to agree with the other fellas. I'm pretty spontaneous.
A plan would win. A plan would win right here. Even Arlette was pissed. Well, how come she don't be planning? That's bullshit. That ain't her job. You're the leader. Well, that means I get to be yelling at people now. I want to yell and I'd be like, yeah, you're checked, bitch. And the bitch goes in the other room and she says, I love him so much. I check myself. And I say, where's my steak, bitch? And the bitch be like, I got you covered. And I then come after here and suck my dick. And she be doing that shit. What time would she be doing that? What do you want her to wear? How would it look? What music's going to be playing? What lighting is going to be used? What cologne are you going to wear? What are you going to wear? What are you going to do to direct her? What does she get after she does a good job? What does she get if she gets a bad job? Is there going to be food there? Is there going to be wine there? What kind of music is playing? What kind of adventure is going to be happening? How should she feel when she sucks your dick? Should she feel honored? Oh, you just go with the flow. Oh, okay.
It's when it comes to traveling, but however, with that being said, certain occasions though, like when I want to be more intimate with my woman or have more of a romantic setting, like I plan something like a nice little dinner date, maybe by a beach, or do something that involves a waterfall. I love water, so I love to swim. I love nature too. You know what I'm saying? So things like that, like to just explore and get a feel for the culture, get a feel for an environment that's not America, I think would just be ideal overall, especially with a gorgeous woman like yourself.
And he looked her up and down. I need that. We did it. I want to thank the Academy. This is so good. I've got to run it back.
Thank you.
For the culture, get a feel for an environment that's not America, I think would just be ideal overall, especially with a gorgeous woman like yourself.
Oh, with the look up and down. My nigga.
So.
That's the old stuff. You gonna steal from old school masculinity, steal that shit. That is the old stuff. It felt masculine. It felt a little arrogant and confident. It felt a little sexual the way he was looking at her. He was looking at her sexual. And he was leading the motherfucker. At least he was leading her, letting her know I got the intention. On a scale of 1 to we fucking, what is this? I don't know, 7? But she's smiling. She got her eyes on the nigga. I made her smile. She relieved. Is relieved. Finally, a man has come into the building. My nigga, how does it feel? Love to see it.
Thank you.
You did get a pop balloon.
Yeah. Shut up, loser.
I'm more spontaneous too, but I also feel like that question for this type of setting. I ain't really like it, to be completely honest with you. I don't know. I ain't never been there. I don't like just sitting there answering that off the top of my head right now.
Remember, I agree. She's going to take offense to this because it's going to feel sassy. In her fucked up world, you criticized her question. What's going through her brain? I was just doing the best I do. I didn't really prepare either. I don't know. I was just trying to ask a question. Why can't you ask her? Why was that hard? Oh my God. I thought she was kind of cute. I like the other guy. What's he thinking about me? Does he like me? Do I have to pick him? Or is he going to give me I'm going to ask another question to see if he's going to really like me. Oh my God. Is he trying to fuck tonight? Does he think I hoe? Do I come off as a hoe? Oh my God. In his defense, it's a very man-skewed logical thing. That was a stupid fucking question. You are the leader. You don't get to be out of answers. If there's a zombie apocalypse tomorrow, which you guys always talk about, it's always like a zombie apocalypse. Well, if it goes bad, I'm going to have to protect you. But all of a sudden you turn into Rambo? Randy from accounting. But let's say it goes, I'm gonna get my 6-shooter, I'm gonna get my Glock, and it's gonna be hell to pay. Like, what are you gonna do with your one gun? Anyway. Black people, I don't know, this day and age, you might need to. I got no beef with nobody strapping up. Legally, of course, that should be said. But if there's a big hill and there's the zombies coming down the hill, and there's another hill and the zombies are coming down the hill, this is not the time for you to say, man, I ain't really like the way you said something to me last night. That shit was real disrespectful. It's your time to go. Here's your problem. I just described a scenario. Which way do we go and why? You're supposed to know even if you didn't expect this happening because you're trying to keep everybody safe. Now, your bad decision might get your whole family messed up. So don't guess wrong, leader. Trust me when I say the work of men is at its most dire test in adversity of the family. A daughter is sick. Financially, we struggle. Economic downturn. Loss of family. Facing a great obstacle. This is where you earn your paycheck. Short of that, she's looking for a man that she can grow to trust like that. That's not unfair. Even if it's short term, she's going to be throwing you an awful lot of trust for short term. I cannot be a nigga with no answers. It doesn't indicate the requisite confidence to get her to invest trust. You would not invest your money in a bank that said, listen, I don't even see why you need us to guarantee the money might be there. You might ask the question, well, what kind of credit card rates? Yo, bro, why are you even worried about the credit card rates right now? You should be worried about your checking account. Why are you even worried about these credit card rates? That was a stupid question. You'd be offended too. You said, damn, nigga, shit, nigga, you trying to sell me. Just ask a simple question about the rates. You don't know it, you don't know it. Damn, you ain't gonna be my banker. You couldn't even find out the answer to my motherfucking question? Well, that's what she's saying. You can't find out the motherfucking answer to my question?
So
I can add to it. Do you have TSA pre-check or
I do,
global
actually.
entry?
This
yeah, I
bitch.
travel a lot, but planning in them specific places. If you just said planning for a trip, then maybe I could have dove into it a little bit. But you gave specific places. I don't know, so I ain't never been there. But that's the only reason, though.
Yeah.
Oh my
Well,
God.
I asked, like, let's say, like, you're going to Ibiza. Like,
Mhm.
how's that trip looking? Like, how you getting up? Like, what's the like journey to the airport to get to your destination?
Like
That's-
from my house to the airport.
Yeah, like that's why I added the TSA pre-check. Like,
She's trying to dream. She's trying to feel. She's trying to be a part of her personal, romantic, feminine story. The one where she gets broke down in the hotel room or in the Mile High Club. No, there's no question. She is focused on feeling what it's like. You've heard women say, if it doesn't feel like I can vacation with you, I'm not fucking you. Or he was giving me the ick. And we're like, what the fuck does that mean? Okay. She's asking a question related to her so that she can feel. Take me on a mental journey with you as the leader. Grounded, realistic, and if you want to, you can seduce me. If you want to, you can try to charm a bitch. If you want to, you can try to get at me and see if I'm fucking with you. We see, I like the way you look. Come get it. Let's see what you could do with it. I understand it's a difficult job. That's why you took the position. If not, be a normal adult who just hopes shit's going to happen.
Like, how are you getting to the airport to get to your destination? How does that look like?
I'm assuming a live for Uber.
This
I'm gonna
motherfucker.
get somebody to take me or something. You know, but yeah, that's just it.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
But is she someone that's your type?
You real, you beautiful. Like you like 90s era beautiful. I don't know if you ever got that, but like it's a beauty in itself for real. So yeah.
What's it mean?
Thank
What's
you.
it
Is he
mean?
someone that's your type?
He was,
There-
but
oh.
I think we
About to,
just-
she dropped to drop some ism. That's why I do the show.
Thank
And is
you.
he someone that's your type?
He was, but I think with just the lack of having answers to questions, I'm not a big fan of that.
Yes, ma'am. Completely understandable.
Thank you. Let's head on back this way. So we are down to 3 guys. Your last question for our guys. Go ahead.
I just got free Poshmark.
The fir-
To a certain extent, she's just leaving comments about their leadership. You ever heard a woman say, let's say you overheard women, she said, girl, he cracked my back out. He did all kind of things to me. Girl, I didn't even know where I was. We kind of go, okay, cool. So he fucked her really hard in the ass and then cracked the back out, and then I didn't know where he was. He's probably doing some wild fucking. He was probably head against the wall, one leg up and all this. Okay, cool. We are typically thinking about penetration and porn sex. But, and for some odd reason, the length of another man's dick That cuckold shit, y'all be making me laugh. It's always a little white dude and the nigga with the biggest dick of all time too. Like, who's got that 12-inch fucking thing? And he's always in the corner. I can't watch it because it's weird to watch him jerk off. I don't get it, but I don't like. Could you imagine paying for that? Like, even if my bitch was like, "Yo, you're not hitting it. You're not hitting the bottom. I got bad news." Like, what's going on, man? Because maybe that's how I actually talk in real life, and maybe this is all for show. You don't know me. But she says, I have had a dream of really deep dick, and I have to have it. You said, what you mean? You want me to go harder or something like that? She says, no, I want to fuck this guy. He's got like a 10 to 11-inch dick. I got to have it. Will you pay him to do that and then also film him? Or just have him come over to our house. And I'm in my own bedroom watching this nigga just breathe the brakes off my lady. Even like if I was like, yeah, fuck her harder. Like, even I would have to do something like that. I'd be like, yeah, fuck her harder right now. Say my name instead of your. Like, I'd be doing some wild shit. I'd be doing some wild shit. I just could not do it. I don't like other dicks in the room anyways, but it always cracks me up.
This
Anyway.
question will be like, do you guys have TSA pre-check? And what's your relationship with God?
Okay. Do you have TSA pre-check, and what's your relationship like with God?
My relationship with God, I'm gonna answer that one first because God is above all things. My relationship with God is great. I love him. He's my compass. He's my rock. He's my support system. He's everything that I could never be. You know what I'm saying? And me as an artist, as a creative, I look at God from an artistic sense too. Like, he's the greatest artist to ever exist. So
He shouldn't think like that. His granddad says, fuck the bitch. His uncle would say that. He would say some pimp shit. Red Pill, they wouldn't even give a fuck about that. They want to know if she's going to be a quality woman. MGTOW guys, they just want her to come back, when he's like got it figured out in 7 years. The Friends, they're all married. I probably should be getting married. I can't be out in these streets no more talking to these women like this. They give me bad advice. Red Pill says this. That's all in his head. His insecurities are in his head. His hurt and pain is in his head. The hurt and pain don't have to go nowhere. Look, if I forget about every hurt and pain that happened to me, that means the motherfucker they can do it again. And that something happening to me don't mean nothing. Anybody can hurt me and fuck around. I don't matter. I got it. I'm all right. Nah, shit. You don't get to do this shit twice. Always want you to forget about slavery. You're not going to do it twice, so we're not going to forget. And our people went through it, and it was horrific for centuries. We cannot forget to put it in a paragraph in a fucking book because it makes little white Janie uncomfortable. Sure, it was quite uncomfortable. Slavery, probably uncomfortable. Not as good as a piece of apple pie.
it's beautiful.
Blah, blah, blah,
I
blah,
have a
blah.
TSA pre-check. You know what I'm saying? I do have a passport though. You know what I'm saying? So we
I
travel.
don't do pre-check either. I can wait in line. I ain't gonna I'm all right. What I got to pay for that for?
And if you want to, but I'm going through the lines for y'all. So just be real with
Yeah,
you.
do you and your fine ass. You can say it like, man, get some real on this bitch. Me and your fine ass gonna be going there. We flying Delta. I'm flying economy. Maybe at the front because I got long legs. Maybe we can get you to business class. That's as good as it gets. What is it? Comfort class? We're not flying first class. We might fly Delta comfort class. Depending on the prices. It's not about how you get there. It's what you do when you get there. That's my philosophy.
You know what I'm saying?
She made him laugh. She made her laugh. He got it going.
You got one, you know what I'm saying? You go, wait for me, but I'll probably be a couple minutes. You know what I'm saying? But, I'm in that line, you know what I'm saying?
My dick.
Okay.
It's good.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Do you have a relationship with God, and do you have TSA pre-check?
I have a passport. I don't have a TSA pre-check. I do have a relationship with the Supreme Power, God. I choose not to affiliate with a religion because I do believe in world peace. And I feel like once you do identify with a religion, you have to denounce everybody else. But I do very much appreciate the high power for sure.
They get a pop balloon. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I didn't like that TSA pre-check question. It sounded a little bougie to me. I get down. I'll go to Mickey D's and smack a Big Mac. You know what I mean? Like to me.
Keep the balloon and say that. My guess is, if I am any good at this, let's see what she will say in return. I hope she says something in return. If she does, my guess is she will say it was just a question. You don't have to have it. I was just giving an example. And what all that means is you're the leader. If the motherfucker is dope, we will ride in the bottom cargo pit of the plane.
I do a lot of like credit card hacks and do like points and stuff. I'll save money. Like me, I like somebody a little bit more down to earth, just a little bit. Not that you're not, but for me, that question wasn't like it just wasn't it for me. You know, not that what you're saying is bad. Second, God is everything. God is the reason I stand where I stand. God is my blessing. He's leading my life every step of the way. So my relationship with God, we talk every single day. I've been going through a transition in my life. It's been really hard, actually. So honestly, all praise to God, Jesus Christ. You know, so just thank you, God, for my life.
So, prior to her asking the TSA pre-check question that you didn't like, why was your balloon unpopped?
I'm more, for me, education is a big thing. You're very smart. I like the mind. It's not all looks for me. Like, I like something a little bit deeper. So I like the way you spoke. I like your job position. I'm into financial literacy. I have goals of creating financial freedom for myself.
There was your pre-check answer. The honest answer was you, and you having the knowledge of a man. That was your honest answer. I am financially minded, so I will save. One of the things I save on is the PSA pre-check, because I want to spend more time getting to know the food, the culture, and doing things once we get there. Just go ahead and leave.
So, like, I'm into financial advising, numbers, all that stuff. I'm kind of a nerd that way. That's just who I am.
Okay.
So I like who you are. Just that question specifically, I guess, wasn't it for me. Just kind of, yeah.
Okay. And is he someone that's your type?
Initially he was, and then now, because you said you're 24.
Yeah, I'm
so
young, but
that means you've not traveled as much, and you're not like very a vet in that. Like TSA pre-check is very convenient. I do run like 15 minutes late. I can miss my flight, but if I have TSA pre-check, I'm not gonna miss my flight. So I think with just being older and a vet in traveling,
you're probably right. I'll give it to you.
It makes more sense having TSA pre-check.
Thank you.
You're right.
Okay, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Again, I think he was kind of more nervous, anxiety filled. He talked very fast. Okay, let's be honest. I heard it the wrong way too from Man World. I don't care about that bougie bullshit. And bitch, you don't be flying like that. That is my honest answer. That is my honest answer. What was the feeling? Name it and claim it. Irritation. Typically irritation and anger are based upon something. There could be an insecurity about money. I'm all right, but like, I don't want there to be financial expectations placed upon me from some random motherfucker I don't know. And I don't fly bougie because the bitch want to be bougie. You know, a lot of that shit don't matter to me. And I don't like them first class motherfuckers anyway. Because they don't think that, it ain't nothing up there really. I don't need a special specific snack. Leg room when my seat lays down and shit. I'm not gonna be flying that long. But it's just the front of the fucking plane. They mark that dumb shit up $300. There ain't shit up there. Go fly it a couple of times, but there ain't shit up there. It's just something they give to rich white folks so they can say they done did something. It's always the game with rich white folks. You got to give them a different thing in the room. I went to an art festival. If these motherfuckers didn't get in the middle of the art festival, built a wooden place for them to drink wine, and was charging niggas $100 for the whole weekend to be up there. I want you to imagine this now. when it's regular Tuesday, that shit is like a random patch of grass. They put some shit up on it, made it exclusive and shit. The motherfuckers, it was like 50 niggas in there. I'm like, what the fuck? If I sound a little bitter, it's because I couldn't go up there for free. I was with some family. We was like, yo, let's go up there. And they was like, nah, what are you doing? They was looking at us like, do you have a wristband? We were looking at her like, nah, I just thought it was a place you go. No. And we're like, okay, cool. Well, you have to pay to get in. I'm like, all right, cool. $5. I might have that. It's going to be at least 100. And so she gave you that little white girl look, you know, when they think you don't got the money. They're like, unfortunately, it's about $100, but you can have this brochure. I was like, all right. I was like, I know what that means. You can have this brochure and think about it. You should know, I should just gone wild. But can I get it in installments or something like that? What if I give you like 25 on it? Anyway, what is this goofball talking about? Stop being weird.
I feel like he was gonna pop mine because I don't have TSA free checks.
There's that insecurity. Again, who's been talking to him? Maybe it's a dad that said, she's the queen. Do everything you can to make her happy. Red pill got him hating women. He don't know what he's doing. He's nervous. People on the show be roasting. He's had insecurities. He was teased when he was younger. You know, his boys might roast. He did this to get back at an ex-girlfriend named Andrea. What? We're vastly different from women. No, we've done this before, and we said all those similar things were in women. Our roles are different. Superiority is only going to be demonstrated. I'm tired of this world in America where we're the number one. This is our country. We're superior. Our brains are bigger, and we're superior because we're white. Jesus says so. Okay, so we should all compete at the same level. Well, why don't you go down to that terrible school that we won't put no books in, and we'll go, and it's the same, and if you work hard, it's all the same. And then we're going to have to pass these laws. And the hiring managers, who are all white men, they hire equally. They believe in fairness. Oh my God, how could you think that? Because the board is all white, and then all the management is white? Well, that's because they're the number one. Okay. Anyway. My diatribe.
Just, you know, yeah, I don't have it.
But is she
I heard that.
Oh, no, for sure. Very, very beautiful, very educated. I think you're very well spoken. For sure, my type. I just didn't want to let you down with the TSA free check.
Why did you let her decide?
Don't do the most. And this is kind of a common mistake. I've certainly done this too. You make the most of the meal with beauty. You get typically more emotional. You get more invested. You assign better qualities. This is a psychological phenomenon. Not just weak niggas. That's a weak pussy made nigga. No. Beauty, we assign better qualities to it. It's more valuable instinctively. We assign better qualities to beauty. But then we do the most of it. And we go, oh my God, she's almost bucking. She's so amazing. She asked me questions. I didn't think I was going to have a chance. We just needed to leave her where she was. And so partly why I do a lot of the 40% in a woman's mind is to show you she's all over the fucking place. She ain't that big of a deal. She don't look like this unless she wears a dress like this. She ain't a queen. She don't be flying wherever she says she be. She ain't never been to Ibiza in her life. She went that one time. It's not like she be going there all the time. 24, she don't be going there all the time. She said 34, you could have got me. 24, she been there one time. And I bet a nigga paid. And she thought that was baller status. And he was just flossing money. So this bitch don't know nothing but a nigga that flossing money. Why the fuck am I going to answer her one-to-one or worry about what the fuck she think? When she comes back to real motherfucking Womanville, then we can start having a good conversation about what the fuck you feel. When it's about you on the straight, we can start talking. If you're going to be fucking weird, we ain't talking about this shit.
Because she kept harping on it. You're like, you got
Yeah.
like, no, I don't
I'm
have
with
it.
you.
It's like it's not a requirement, like he said, but like, you know, you can wait for me, or actually, I can wait for you.
I don't like to be right. But sometimes I'm right.
I should get
At
to
the end,
I should
Told
get
you she was gonna say that, didn't I?
to the airport 15 minutes early for you. Huh?
basically,
But is he someone that's your type?
he's really good looking. I like how you came up.
We don't care. Let's move forward. I said I was gonna try to do. Oh, see, my man is doing good though. Never mind.
Presentable, you've asked.
One of the great challenges in this work.
You seem like you like the finer things in life. Is that true? Am I correct in that assumption? That true?
True or not?
True
I don't
enough?
know.
Okay. Well, what is something that you do that you feel like keeps you humble and keeps you grounded? Like,
I would like to tweak on it so his emotions got in there too. We all had the same instinct, bitch. I ain't paying for that stupid fucking money. I don't even know you. We all had that instinct. If you want to call it a real nigga instinct, that was real nigga radio. Bitch, I'm not taking your punk ass anywhere. We can go to the hotel. You can take a vacation to my hotel tonight. And there will be the finest store wines there. And there will be Bluetooth speaker music playing from our finest iPhone. And you can close your eyes and imagine you're on a fucking island whilst I play ocean sounds from my Netflix on the TV and shit. Okay, cool. Or my YouTube on the TV. Cool. There we go. We can take a vacation in your mind and your body. That don't matter. I don't give a fuck. We are not doing the dumb shit you talking about. And bitch, you don't know what you're doing. Okay, I'm with you. And there may be an instinct.
something that keeps
Mac it down, make it sexy, get the going, talk that shit. Fuck her. You want to fuck. You move at the pace you need to sooner than later. What is your objective? And what do you want to say to this motherfucker? You decide. You have to take ownership. And if you displace a lot of your thoughts, red pill, some of these Trump farmers start to, oh, well, we believe what he said. What you mean? You was rocking with him heavy last year. Well, you know, he said some things. I think he might have lied or something like that. No accountability and ownership. Okay? Own your thoughts. Own your choice of words. Own how you feel about this woman. I don't give a fuck what white people think, or real street niggas think, or real old dudes think, or your niggas might think, or your pops might. Oh, my pops wouldn't like her. I don't give a fuck if other niggas find her attractive. I don't give a fuck. I need to know the ownership of this situation. What do I want? Own it. Own it. What do I want to say to her? Own it.
you down to earth. Because I'm a very like down to earth person.
You should have led with that.
A little rough around the edges. You feel what I'm saying? I'm very unorthodox in the.
A lot of times it's either, if you're going to get to the question, we're looking for her philosophy or how she feels, or or something intriguing about her, or wanting to get to know her on a level that's more interesting. But if it's us, you go ahead and this is the way I do it, and then here's my question. So he could have he just needed to flip it to my mind. Okay. Because I'm actually a down to earth type motherfucker, I go here, and here, and I picture me and my lady doing this, and this. So what's one thing which you say that you do that is more just kind of like regular out in the world, but like a fun little activity you like to get into? And she might be like, yo, I like to walk my dog and shit. Something stupid. Okay. What can you do with what she just said? That would be you turning your brain on. This is getting good in the pocket by turning on our active wit, our charm, our sexual nature. This is the difference between us and the other adults.
Biggest sense of the word. So I kind of feel like the right person would be able to navigate that. So how do you feel like you would navigate dealing with somebody like me?
I think a thing that keeps me grounded is seeing my family a lot, being able to see my friends and interacting with those relationships and making those relationships stronger is something that keeps me grounded. And like in this sea of life, I want to have my family and friends to be able to rely on, because I meet so many different people, but like who understand.
I need this to be a warm pool that we're in. She's got a little floaty thing. I got a drink. She can imagine us doing this on our date. Maybe after I beat it up, gonna be in my arms. Oh, got a little do that. Da-da-da. Where I like to draw. Little sun. We just chilling. We having fun. We're not having no fun. We're not relaxed. We're not enjoying each other's company. We're on a game show being professional as fuck.
Who knows me the best, and that's my friends and family. So they keep me grounded. So I will say my friends and family keep me grounded.
Okay. Second question. Scale from 1 to 10. How important is black men mental health to you? 10 being.
You know, if you want to kind of shorthand a little bit of this, let's say we knew each other for 6 months, and I wouldn't talk to her like that, but let's just say we were on our first vacation together. And I was just getting to know the motherfucker. I knew I was going to knock it down. I already knocked it down last night. Oh, we're about to get into some cool ass things. You know, I'm like, cool, I got a sexy ass bitch. Let me find out more about this motherfucker. You ever hear a woman say, it feels like I've known you my whole life? There's a level of comfortability. Now, the temptation will be, okay, DR said, create something like real relaxed, like a vacation for the bitch. No. You tell me what that looks like. And you set up how you want the motherfucking conversation to go. Let's just say you wanted a cool ass, relaxed conversation. What's that look like? What kind of questions you gonna be asking? What kind of things you gonna be getting into on your cool ass, relaxed ass conversation? These are the tough questions. This is the work of leader.
And absolutely imperative, or one being, it don't matter, bro. Figure it out on your own.
I'll say it's a 9 out of 10. I think mental health is a big thing, and not like being able to understand black men has been an issue that's led to a lot of black men being incarcerated. So I will love for my next relationship to understand a black man and know where he's coming from, so I can be the best woman that he has his best.
What? I thought she was all bougie and shit. Was that a submissive attitude? Wait a minute. She's just been talking about TSA pre-check. She's actually a good submissive black woman? What? She's not a modern whore? Oh, god damn it. Damn it. I don't know what to do. I've been thinking about women as modern whores. Oh, fuck. Plus, I got cheated on my last relationship. I don't know what I'm doing in sex. I don't like my dick. I don't even like the way I look right now. Plus, I got that shitty ass apartment. Oh, man, what am I going to do? I don't know. What am I going to do? Okay, act cool. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, I fucks with that answer, though. Yeah, I fucks with that. Yeah. Type shit.
Wingman. Wing woman.
Okay.
All right, cool. I like seeing that. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's what's up. That's a good answer. I appreciate you.
Smooth. My last question. Do you like anime?
This nigga.
Like,
Hey, let's see if I can do a point for uniqueness, about a lot of points, because, nigga, what we talking about TV for? Jesus fucking Christ. All right, let's do this. Let me short and simplify it. If you like it, she'll learn to like it. Okay, so she don't need to know all that. The bitch don't be known. Let's just start with that. When it comes to relationships and the subject of you, the bitch don't be knowing. If you like anime, that's all we need to do. If you're gonna answer this question, the next thing out of your mouth better be player as fuck.
the last anime I read was Inuyasha.
Oh shit.
Okay. That's it. Dude, are you still tapped in? Like, do you still watch it, or was
Nah,
that?
nigga, you had to go. She answered the question right. She's feeling you. She's giving you a lot of heavy action, great eye contact. She fucking with you. Nah, nigga. This is where the leader earns his paycheck. If you have approach anxiety, you don't intend to earn your paycheck. I want her to be submissive, and she gonna do whatever I say. Okay, cool. And so what does she get? She gets to be with a man now. All right, cool. That's what's up. I fucks with that. Shout out, men. Thank you for being a man. You got this. You can do this. What you want to do for her? Oh, well, you know I take her to dinner. What we going to be talking about? Well, you know, come on now. Oh, it doesn't seem like she's getting a good deal. Well, I'm paying for it. Well, she's sitting through it. You want to go sit with a boring motherfucker and sit? Well, listen, if it was the boringest nigga of all time and he was like, yo, I'll take you out for steak. You'd be like, yo, I might. Like, I'm like boring. Like, he was like, oh, I'm glad I got you out here. I got a timeshare I want to sell. You're like, fuck. The sales presentation and the nigga don't be selling well. What were you thinking? Well, what does she get out of this? Hey, there's 25,000 niggas that'll take her out to dinner. How's she fucking going with your dumb ass?
Like a period in your life.
I could be put into that and like be interested into like anime. I'm not opposed to anime. It seems cool, fun.
Only reason I ask is because
submission, more submission, more agreement, more cooperation, more fucking with me, more responses. I heard the responses. I want to hear from females who follow with a nigga. Damn, I like seeing that. And she fine too. And I'm about to rock her down real fine. Okay, cool. That's what's up. I don't need to know shit else. But instead,
as an artist, like I'm writing my own anime series that I'm trying to get published and everything like that. So it's a career path for me. And I would definitely love a woman that can share in that and indulge in that with me. And so that's bonus points for that.
Cool.
And you named a good anime, like, and Inuyasha is a good one.
Cool.
Like that.
And now, is he someone that's your type?
He is. I think like he's answered the questions appropriately. He looks good. I'm willing to give you a chance.
this is as good as it gets. I don't like what he just said either. This is as good as it's going to get. I don't give a fuck about choosing signals. This is as good as it gets. Well, I wanted to take me to her house and fuck me. Sorry, it's not going to work out that way. This is as good as it gets. Now you got to go.
Appropriately, he looks good. I'm willing to give you a chance.
Likewise.
Likewise,
Come
what?
up here. Come on up. I'll have you scoot that way for me. No, stand right here. Okay. Any final questions between the two of you? If not, that's okay.
Here's where you earn your salary. Here's where you earn the things you're going to be charging her. Maybe you want her to cook, clean, be a part of your business, suck your dick in the morning. Maybe you want her to wear sexy lingerie. Maybe you need her to wear your football jersey while y'all doing shit. This is where we going. We're going to be working out together. We're going to meal prep together. This is what we doing, that cool-ass companion you're looking for, and when we go to the mall. This the motherfucker that's going to keep you, maybe she on social media, she's going to keep you more plugged into that scene. This the motherfucker that we going to level up and get, and I'm going to empower her. I'm going to explore my masculine sexuality tip. I'm going to explore being with her, vibing with her, enjoying time with her, teaching her, showing her, leading her. This will so cool. Now, here's why you get all that. Right here is where you earn your money.
I don't know if you answered this question. What's your relationship like with God?
Whoops. And that's exactly what I think.
That's okay.
I don't know if you answered this question. What's your relationship like with God?
I believe in God, and I am. If you were to give me like, what's a off-rip Bible verse, I'll say I am. For whoever believes in God shall live eternal life. So, yeah.
I'm smitten.
It's not the worst answer I've heard. I don't like the word smitten, but I like, okay, so now that you know what's going on, okay, here's where you earn your money. Are you going to wrap your arm around her back? Or are you going to grab her hand from the top, preferably? Don't offer your hand. Come on, sweetie. Time for the manhood to activate. Time for the leader to go to work. That arrogant talking shit king. Here's where you earn your paycheck, king.
How about you? Are you good with questions, or are you having one more for him?
How old are you and what do you do for a living?
I am 31 years old. I'll be 32 in February. And I'm an artist, illustrator, writer, tattoo artist, graphic designer, creative.
Come on, we know what we need to know. I'm gonna answer all your questions on this day. Come on now. Take mine. We going. I got it all set up in my head right now. Let's do our thing. This is where I earn my paycheck. This is where all the stuff that I talk shit about the narcissist bros, assertive, hypermasculine is still masculine, aggressive, confident, leadership, followed by typically flirtatious to sexual talk, intention. I'm a grown man, not a fucking kid having a fucking play date, and fucking going. He got 7 felonies, but he want to go. I'm still sitting there with like, well, you know, being 31 is a challenge. You know, I really want to have, I got life goals going on when I'm 35 and shit. And then she ghosts me, and I'm pissed off. I answered perfect. I got life goals. And I told her what my love language was. What the fuck? And I see the bitch leaving. We went out all to the club. All the people on the show went to the club. I see this bitch leaving with an old pipe hitting motherfucker. And he been slobbing the bitch down and feeling on her titties. And I'm like, damn, she was a hoe the whole time. Fucking hoes, skates. I took her on a date. This nigga met her for 6 minutes. He feeling on tip balls, and she about to go home and bang it out and be nasty. They're all hoes. Now, you know why they went with the motherfucker. You got it. He clocks in. He's gonna earn his paycheck. His paycheck. He's trying to break it off in the bathroom tonight. That's all he's looking for. How you gonna pay me for these leadership dope ass services? I'm gonna need a little bit of pussy right now. Okay, cool. I got that. Cool. I'm gonna lead you to it. We're gonna talk. We're gonna get to know each other real quick. Blah blah blah. Let's go to the bathroom. You don't do that over the course of a whole meal and a text conversation and this conversation, and then maybe you call up drunk. I've done that. Don't drink and do anything with the phone. What's up? This your boy. We've been on the show. Well, I was wondering if you want to come over. Now you're mad aggressive because, you know, all your inhibitions are gone. Come over to telly and get this dick. Excuse me? Well, you was on a date. We was $250. I spent $250. Damn. You know you want this dick. You don't have the right to talk to me. Click. This is why.
And the creative is the umbrella, but everything I label before that falls underneath it. So I live my life being an artist. I've been an artist for 13 years. And like I said, I plan on being an artist.
Uh-oh. We're doing really bad now. We really had it in our hands. What is this for him? What could be our thoughts and who's been talking to us? My ex-girlfriend, I didn't show up to the party for her a lot, and she left me. She went and fucked a guy. She said the sex wasn't really good for her, so that still hurts. I haven't had a lot of girlfriends. I've kind of had spotty things. This girl's probably one of the hottest girls I've ever dated. She's probably going to leave me. Let me try to answer all her questions perfectly. I need to come off real confident because that's what they say to do on YouTube. Be real confident. Women like assertiveness. And women like a man who's on his grizzy. That's what they say on Red Pill. Okay, cool. That's in my head. Okay, I'm gonna show you how I do my grizzy. I'm on my grind. I'm on my shit. I'm a look her in the eye because DR always talks about looking her in the eye. Damn. Okay, cool. We do not have an inner voice. And if we don't have an inner voice, we don't have a masculine sound. If we don't have a masculine inner voice, we don't have a masculine sound. And that is tuned to 101.5 Real Nigga Radio. It's us. This is the motherfucker I'm listening to. Who do you think this bitch is listening to? Her and 65 other thousand motherfuckers. Over here. Maybe even her. Girl, you got to pick somebody. Oh, she don't like me. I like Maria. We just needed you to be in tune to one motherfucker. You know what she's thinking right now? Nigga, we can say all this on a date. Do you want to fuck me or not? She's thinking that in her head. She's got a little bad girl to you. Damn, are you trying to fuck or not? You gonna come get it or not? You look good, but you talk too much. That's the bad girl. She can't show that motherfucker. And she don't show it to just anybody. She got the girl. Oh, that's an interesting answer. Okay, well, I think I'm going to make a good decision. Very logical and proper and prim. I think that we possibly could have a talking arrangement where we might have a light drink, but we will not be doing anything else besides that. You have a bad guy in there too, and he's going, damn, bitch, I'm trying to get this pussy. I'm trying to answer these dumb motherfucking ass questions. Man, talk to this bitch, dog. And there's the good guy giving his perfect answers. Why did she leave to Durante and fuck him the first night? That we would need a bad girl in there, and we would need the bad man. It's not bad. It's a sexual shame is what I'm talking about. But in society, wanting to fuck the first night is somehow bad. But we need somebody to lead that. She could be intrigued with him on that level. He's got to show that, present it, and make it palatable to her. Not for her, but set a place where she can want to come and sit at the table. He ain't going to do that. So we went from the feeling back up to logical. We're starting to really lose here. We could be headed back up to logical. And I'll tell you what'll kill me is the text, because I'll be doing the same bullshit. A little bit of cockiness, because they said on PUA to be the cocky, like cocky and funny. I'm going to do a little cocky, but then a lot of like perfect black man talk. And she's going, damn, we just talk about this on the date? I already felt you. I already acted like a hoe, but I was basically a hoe on that show. I was like, damn, I'm feeling you. Damn, I'm sexy. I liked all your answers. I answered all your questions. Damn, are you going to get rolling? And I'll slow walk that text. I've done it. I'll slow walk that motherfucker straight into the ground. So would you say like your pets are your family or something? I don't know if I've ever texted that. That's whack, but I don't know if I've been that bad. What have I said? I've probably done like, hey, how you doing this morning? I've definitely done that. Not very often, because I hate when people like ask me that myself. Like, how are you? I'm like, what am I going to do right now? It's at work. What are you calling me for? How are you doing today? Like, what are you talking? I'm at fucking work. Like, how am I doing? We don't know each other to be, how are you doing? And they get mad. You should have communicated. That was a stupid fucking question. Sometimes it's going to be boring. I'll say this. I hate to say it off record. Sometimes the bitch is going to be so boring that you're just trying to have a great time in the moment, and you are the only one that can make that happen. So you're kind of telling yourself things that make you laugh or make you interested or intrigued or something like that. But again, sometimes she's just not very witty or bright even or interesting, and that is a rough go. For me personally, it's a rough go. But sometimes you just got to be able to make that magic happen.
So my hand stops working.
Right now, you can get 4 free phones.
Do you have any kids?
So my hand stopped working.
An artist until my hand stops working.
And I got real strong hand muscles.
Can I ask one more question?
Please,
do you
for
have
the
any
love of
kids?
God. No.
I don't have any children.
Do you want kids?
I do.
How many?
I want 9 children.
Nigga, what? I'm going to give points to my man because this is an honest face. I like authenticity. That's the same fucking thing that I thought. He don't have to say nothing now, does he? I mean, we would have to sit down and talk about this. Bitch, 9. I mean, we're going to be doing a lot of fucking. I mean, you can basically say, okay, 9, I guess we better get to work. We better get on this date. Damn, I got work to do. Shit, I'm only 31. I ain't trying to have kids. Hey, dang. Can you handle that? You think that? You got a kind of a thin frame.
I'm open to adoption, so that's also a possibility.
So how many kids do you want to bring into this world?
As much as the Lord is able to help me kind of bring to this world.
Okay. And you said you're
It's still very nervous. Again, I just think there's too many voices going on in his head. This could even be religious type shit. Like, make sure it comes back to the Lord. The people is watching. He said he was very religious, so he's got God in his mind. You know, going, hey, are you acting properly? And, you know, they got that white Jesus voice in your mind. It's y'all voice, but it's just too many things. We need it back to let's get going. And Real Nigga Radio would have said, we would have been gone. We'd have been gone 10 minutes ago. Right? Real Nigga Radio would have wanted to leave and go on our date 10 minutes ago. That's who should have led. We don't need to do it in a way that's as vulgar as that voice in my head or as even quick paced as the voice in my head. But he is the impetus. He is still driving the train. The train may go faster or slower, but the train is still going one direction on the track.
You said you're based in Phoenix, correct?
Yeah, right now
I'm in Avondale, so like,
Okay.
I'm probably
Not bad.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna ask my final question now. For
I
you.
got one more question.
Oh my God! What is?
She's got one more question because she doesn't know where he's at. But again, if you don't like it, he keeps asking questions. So he was leading that. His insecurity, his weirdness is now being led.
Is it?
Oh God.
She's just making something up, right? Maybe this is her side. Well, he asked all these questions. I can't look like no whore. Why is he about to dump me? He seems like he's about to pop. Does he not like me or something? Why isn't he going? What is going on? Well, let me ask him a question because I'm trying to take the power back. If he's going to pop, then he's going to have to pop after one of my questions because I'm not going to, again, all that going through your head. We needed a motherfucker making it happen.
Did you tell me how old you are?
Yes.
You did. You told me you believe in God.
Yes.
So
You don't have a question, girl. Stop
Duh.
it. All right.
she just want to talk to me. You feel me? She just want to talk to me. She want to get.
Arlette had to be the leader. Arlette had to be the grown-up in the room. This is not two 19-year-olds anymore. One of us got to get grown. Grown folks do what grown folks do. You know, a lot of women, they do that. Oh, it's got to be 600,000. It's got to be at least 10 inches long. He going to have to break my back out. He going to have to do all that. But no, it ain't that. We need someone to be grown, and grown ain't going to be doing all that. And girl, we going to see if it's like what I needed to happen. We're going to see if the box is like that too. And we're going to see if to say, you know what the fuck you're doing. And we're going to see if a nigga really enjoy it and enjoy working with you to create this sexual experience. So you can quit all this. It got to be this, that, and the third. We need somebody grown.
Tell me, it's cool.
Okay, I'm gonna ask my final question now for y'all.
Jesus
Is it a yes for you
Christ.
for her?
Absolutely.
Okay, and is it a yes for you for him?
Yeah.
We got a match.
Good
I'll
Lord.
take the mic. You're welcome. Okay, y'all go on up. Make some noise for them, fellas.
All right, I can live with it. I like it. I like it. But here's where you earn your check. Okay. Well, this is a great start. I want someone that's so much taller than me. I guess not. I guess we proved that one wrong. I don't know what green has to do with red. I don't understand the combination, but it worked. She's ready. Now, here is our problem. Here's what she's doing. Here's what's happening in her brain. I hope this helps. Sometimes it works. Sometimes I just be talking. This is what's in her brain. Okay. She is dropping down into, okay, let's go. And while I'm feeling, she's going to do something that's very, very important. Okay? Hope that helps it out. So you can already begin to see who we need. We've got a lot of questions about this man. That's going to be his masculinity. I want to follow. That's that leader. And I want him to lead the feelings that I get. That's that motherfucker with some moves. But also, he's relaxed. He's intrigued. He's intrigued with himself. He's loving himself. He's loving what he's about to do. He's enjoying this moment. He's going to fuck with her a little bit. The last thing he said, he was kind of disappointed with that. Last thing she said, she was kind of irritated about that. Maybe she gets out this thing and she pulls out a phone. He's going to feel a little irritation if she takes a phone call. He's like, yeah, I'm trying to get, what are you talking about taking a phone call? Oh, I'm just going to call somebody real quick. You sitting there trying to get the motherfucker number or set up the date. You want to get cute, right? So we need these guys. We need all of these things inside of you. We need that sexual side. We need that logician, that planner, that man that has that realistic side to him. Here's what we're going to be doing. Because look at all she has to do. This sucks. The women don't bring nothing to the table. Well, I know something she brings that a lot of motherfuckers like. And it's pretty goddamn important because we obsess over it. Beauty and pussy aren't nothing. She is saying, I got questions. I don't know what's going on. I'm out of the leadership role. I'm following and I'm feeling. What's hood? Here's where you earn your money. You see Chad and Tyrone doing well. That's fine. That's your exterior. He may hook him with the looks. He may hook him with the Bugatti. Tyrone may have a dick print in the gray sweatpants, all right? None of this on that woman changed. So here's your question that you've got to start asking yourself when it comes to Chad and Tyrone. How does Chad and Tyrone lead? How does he make her fucking feel? And how does he do it with what he's got going on inside of himself? What is his version of masculinity? And what is he fucking talking about on that date? What are the moves he's making on that fucking date? And you can't dumb that down and say, he's just got a big dick. All he did was ram his dick into her. He had a hard 10-inch dick and he rammed it into her 200 times and she came 7 times. That's not fair. I don't have that. Sometimes I count the strokes. I can't. I'm a weird motherfucker. Sometimes I count. I do. I don't know. It's not that I'm bored. It's just there's a reason I do, but it's just like I'm like, you know what? I be counting sometimes. She don't be know. That's not her business. That's not her business. But we need someone who's got the answers. If she's got questions, I got answers. If she wants to feel, I got things to make her feel something. She may or may not feel, but I'm going to set the motherfucking table, see if the bitch want to eat. I got some things I want to show her about me and who I am as a man. And leadership, I'm on deck all day. All I need you is give me your hand. These are skills that separate us from the adults. This is tough to duplicate. She thinks, and I've had this. You know what she thinks? So this is a little bit upper roomy, all right? A little bit upper room. You know what she thinks? All I do is take her places and fuck her, right? That's all I think. I can find any motherfucker to fuck me. I can find any motherfucker that can take me out to dinner. I got 10 niggas trying to Oh, really? That's great. I believe you. She might get smart and go out into the wild or Here's the problem. They don't know how I lead and they don't lead. They don't know how to make her feel some things. And I have a vague blueprint that is quickly honing in with detail each and every time we spend together. She's still got those same motherfucking questions for these goofballs in her DMs. And they ain't got motherfucking answers. They got questions about themselves. They're not trying to do none of that shit. And then they're so tepid and passive, it doesn't come off masculine. They don't have that motherfucker in their mind, so they don't have a motherfucking masculine sound. You better talk to them about that man that's inside. I just realized the husband produces this show. Arlette is the stone cold star of this show, but I think he's BM, and it's BM Productions. I've never seen what this nigga look like, and I don't care. I don't need to. He didn't need to be the star. He was the show. That bitch was Robert De Niro. I made the motherfucker possible. That bitch got to look good, feel good. She started feeling herself. She thought she had the body of a porn star. She felt sexy as a motherfucker, even though she didn't feel that way in a while. She looked good, but she hasn't felt sexy. She hasn't felt beautiful. I was able to make her deal that. Now she want to go back on the wild. And Trayvon with the 25-inch dick, who's 6'7", he can't do that. He can't even lead. Well, me and the fellas was gonna go get some Henny, go back and get it popping. What's up? Oh, I think I'm good. But damn, I flew you out here. You don't think that conversation, it's not possible that these whack NBA motherfuckers don't know what the fuck they doing neither? It's not possible. These billionaires don't know shit about shit. They've learned from restrictive, conservative, typically white masculine men. Filtered down, sex is evil. Sexual women are evil. Thinking about sex is evil. Outside of porn, planning for sex is evil until you have children. Having a great time is sus. Making a bitch feel good is weak. If the bitch got a brain in her head, she's masculine. If she's a little difficult and fucking with me back, I can't handle it. Yeah, a lot of bad shit came down the line. That's why I don't fuck with it. The hyper-masculine motherfuckers, at least they have answers. They might not be good ones, but they got them. Shit, that's all I need, basically. Well, look. It's like we just did the college football play. 4th and 5, down by 4. What we doing? I don't need a motherfucker who's like, okay, cool. Offensive coordinator, what you got? We about to throw a little fake pass. We're gonna throw it a screen pass, and he gonna throw it to the motherfucker in the end zone. It's gonna work all day. Okay, cool. You call it in, and if it goes right, it's on you. This is where I earn my check. I might make the wrong call. She might not want to go to. She want to get something to eat. I might make the wrong call and say hotel drinks. This is why I earn the paycheck, and this is why I'm talking to myself behind closed doors in those quiet moments. This is why I'm developing as a motherfucking man, so I can live with the motherfucker's decisions. I don't need to be doing me versus my bullshit when the bitch don't call me no more. What did I do wrong? Why does this always happen? Damn. Modern bitches, yeah, maybe. I bet next time I get with the bitch, I better act perfect. I'll just act perfect. Well, what do you think? What do you feel about the black community? Because it's very important that my future husband likes it. Well, the black community now, that's it. I mean, you got to have that. There's community, and it happens to be black. And you can't have black without the community. You can't have community without black. I dealt a lot in the community. I got foundations. I got businesses in the community. I'm black as all day. I got black shit. I'm black and blackity black. Oh, hey Russ, I didn't feel a spark. What? You don't care about no black community? And then I see her on Instagram. And it's like a nigga's shadow who took the picture. Big old nigga. I'll be like, damn, is that bullshit? He's 6'7". They only want hoes. You know, I always wanted to ask him, like some of them have gone on dates. I'm like, if that's all they wanted, why did they date you? Like, you've been on a date before, right? Yeah. Well, then that means that some of them like niggas like you. Well, not the good-looking ones. Maybe, maybe not. I don't want to go that far. But my question to counter that would be, if you got one, what would happen? And if you got one, here's the part that Red Pill can't do, is Red Pill's got two big problems. Number one, they have no fucking clue what to do if she says yes. Number two, they don't know how to make her stay. And you can't make a woman stay, but they can't even set the table to do that. And so being petrified of those two questions, they've invented an entire system to deal with the world. Okay? They have no idea what keeps that bitch on lock. It's something like working hard and being on your grind. And what's the other one? Like security. That seems to be their only answers. They have no fucking clue. And when the women work outside those answers because they're full-fledged women, we get really, what are you talking about? Well, I just want a guy, you know, we can do regular things together and spend some time together. Yeah, well, definitely, of course, yeah, but it's also my protection. No, I have a secure apartment building. I think I'm good on protection. No, you need that. You don't think that, but you need that. It's frustrating to watch us fumble about using answers from the 1960s. Well, I make a lot of money, and the man's supposed to make the money, and you're supposed to work at home. Well, I'm a doctor. Well, the mother is the highest calling according to White Spirit Jesus. Okay, but I also think I was called to serve the Lord being a doctor. Well, that's not, no. You could, like, maybe you could work like 3 nights a week or maybe you could work nights or something, but you have to stay. Well, how much do you make? Well, don't worry about how much I be making. You're still running an old playbook. It don't play no more. They got jobs. They got freedom. They got jobs. They got the internet. It's all right. You want to do it? You want to take it all away? They'll be pissed off. But I don't think society can function that way anymore. You'd be sucking too much out of the American economy. But I guess you could give it a go. They're trying, aren't they? And maybe you get home and they're going to be a smoldering ass bitch. I used to be a nurse. My mother was a doctor. And you sitting there saying she got baby spit all over her and throw up, and she's been up with the baby. She's got she one of the kids is sick, and now she's sick, and you want to sit there and be like, this is your calling, bitch. And she's been talking to 3-year-olds and 6-year-olds and 9-year-olds all day, and she just wants to have a conversation with a motherfucking adult, and you're saying, where the fuck is supper at? I'm gonna go play video games. Make sure the kids get a bath. I'm gonna need to decompress. I earned all the money. It wasn't really fair before, but I would say in those societies, she typically got leadership. Feelings, I think she got something out of it. Questions, yeah, he was domineering and controlling and authoritarian, but yeah, she didn't have questions. It's pork and beans Thursday and howdy doody tonight, and then later on, she's expected to do her duty and fuck you. And she doesn't need to enjoy it because she's not supposed to enjoy sex. And if another man looks at her, she's a hoe. And she can't fuck a black guy, or if she's a black woman, she can't fuck another dude that's like not Christian. No niggas from the streets, only Christians. You could try to do it that way. But the genie is out of the bottle. She wants to be a full-fledged woman. Look at all the things that I've written, and you can't tell me that's not a woman. A woman wants to feel. A woman wants to follow. And a woman has a lot of questions and anxieties and insecurities, and she does not know exactly what she wants out of a relationship. She's got moments in mind. She does not have the day-to-day in mind. She's willing to follow and feel and trust and put her crazy into a man who's ready to handle that. And that ain't no easy fucking thing. I feel you. It's probably not fair for men. I agree. This is why you need to charge the salary you think you need to charge. If you needed to be super controlled like that, I don't love it, but I listen to it. If you need to have supper on the table 6 o'clock, yeah, definitely that could happen. 2 kids, you have anything you need, she can do. That's the salary. But what she's saying more and more is, are you going to cheat on me all over the place? Because if we gonna fuck, I'm not gonna really invest. And I think that's the adjustment that even a lot of the hyper masculine dudes have to make, especially as they get older. We can be fuck friends and fuck buddies. Don't ask for more than that. Don't ask for cooking and cleaning and this and that. Just some get it if your fuck game is like that. But your fuck game's got to be A1, rare as fuck. If it's like a decent fuck game or a good fuck game, she's gonna stick it with you. She shouldn't be able to cook and clean all this shit for decent dick. And all of a sudden, in order to not be insignificant or to give off the appearance that I have no fucking clue what I'm doing, I needed to restrict everything, and she had to accept whatever I put on the table. And we called that masculinity. If I was a drunk, she better have got my booze and keep the keeps out of my way. Maybe I put hands on her. I better have the supper, and supper better taste great. And then she's expected to have sex with me. I got drunk shit on my breath. I'm going to fuck her for 2 minutes and go to sleep. That is her role. And I go to church. That makes me Christian and good. That's her life for 45 years. You can't sell her on that anymore. Well, no, we would have, friends, and then she'd have a car, and maybe I would pay for some private schools, and I would pay for a life. I make at least 90,000. How many kids you want? 4? Really? 90,000? That's not enough. You ain't gonna be living as high as you think you're gonna be living. It was that way in the 1960s. But y'all made capitalism your new god. Now the rich motherfuckers got a lot of money, and you niggas look stupid. And they want you to blame black people and immigrants. I hope that holds out for you. Enough is enough. Anyways, I don't have a lot after that. I apologize for going on 2:45. Jesus fucking Christ. We're gonna cut it down. But we gotta learn to start going. We gotta learn. We gotta learn our job before we can start to charge our salary and exert our authority. One of the things I've actually done as well is, let's say I've digged a girl down, I wanted to exert a lot of authority. I can call the ball, I can call the game. Exerting extreme authority because you fucked her one time? No. It's not even needed. Okay? Just tell her where you want her to be next time. Just tell her what you want her to do. Make it that. Exerting a go bring me this, go. You ain't that. You ain't hit it like that. That has to be some gangsta dick. That's gonna have to be gangsta dick if you want that extreme authority. Otherwise, you have to earn your salary. What do you see from the Red Pill and all these other groups? The voices in your head that are still controlling you. A bunch of guys who have not understood you can no longer just phone it in and call it masculinity. You've got to earn your salary. It's your boy the DR. Like, subscribe if you like. Leave a comment. I'll listen to good and bad. If you're a hating motherfucker, you're gonna have to hate well. Do some decent hate. Don't do boring hating. And I am out.